I'm back with another flip flames on wheels. Hottest in the city, man. Hey, y'all know what time it is because, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Mr. Sacrifice your goals until your goals become your sacrifice, man. I'm back with another one, man. Hold up. Look, I just dropped No Greater Feeling, one of my biggest songs, man. Shout out to all y'all for the support. I posted it and had to delete it. Why did I do that? Okay, got good traction, posted it up, was getting some good views, but it wasn't the quality that I paid for. I paid for a certain amount of quality. So I'm going to show that quality. I'm not about to use a 4K camera and get the footage in 1080. You understand what I'm saying? Upload it and then it not be in 4K. Hello? I paid for the 4K. So what I did, I converted it. You know what I'm saying? Now it's out in 4K. Now it's out for y'all. Change your settings. Get everything crystal clear. Looks like you're right there next to me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you do. Quality over quantity. That's anything in life. Anything in life you do. Half these artists, they be laying tracks. They don't know what they're doing. Why? Because all they know is, got to do this. This is what so-and-so did. Got to do this. This is what this other artist did. But they don't know what quality is. Quality is what's growing my YouTube. Quality is why I got buzz on Say Cheese. Quality is how I built my name. Quality is why y'all listen to Flames on Wheels. Because I bring it to y'all authentic. I give you good quality. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when you give good quality, okay, that means you have to sacrifice something else. But at our channel, we sacrifice our goals until our goals become our sacrifice. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to focus on having a good quality product, right? We talk all the time about surrounding yourself with the right people. We talk all the time about pushing how to push the product, but we haven't really talked about what a great product is, right? First of all, to have a great product, you gotta BELIEVE, believe. You gotta believe in what you're putting out. You gotta believe in yourself. I gotta make you believe that my music's hot. I already know my music's hot, but you gotta listen to it. You gotta believe. You understand what I'm saying? That's my whole responsibility, is to make other people who listen to 1,000,000 artists focus on my product. And how do you do that? You focus on good quality. That's it. That's it. Everything in life. You want to be a good person, have good character, good qualities, right? You want to be good in life. You don't want to have a lot of bad situations around you, which gives you bad quantity, which then takes away from your ability to build good, you guessed it, quality. Now, I release my music in Dolby Atmos. Okay? How can I do that? Well, you got to get the right equipment, because you can't just do Dolby Atmos mixing on any type of computer. You got to get the right equipment. You got to get the right headphones. You got to get the right, you got to learn how to do it. It takes time. But guess what? It's better quality. Dolby mixing is better quality than stereo mixing. You understand? Let me explain to y'all, because a lot of y'all are very uneducated when it comes to what's really going on in the world of music, okay? When you go to Apple Music, and a lot of y'all do not know this, you have no clue what I'm talking about, but I'm about to put y'all on game. If you go to Apple Music, okay, you're a subscriber of Apple Music, you can do what's called Dolby mixing. Dolby essentially takes a stereo mix, which is a flat mix, which is all the elements essentially compressed together all in one, right? It's like a flat pancake, okay? What Dolby mixing does is it makes that pancake pull out all the ingredients, right? It separates everything. It makes everything 3D, right? A pancake's probably a tough example. It's the only flat thing I can think of. But it makes everything 3D. Your voice is 3D. The kick is 3D. The snare is 3D. The hi-hats are 3D. Everything is 3D. And guess what? I'm passing some artists that have some buzz around here, mainly because I'm putting out good quality. They're not on the Dolby Atmos kick yet. They're not. They're way behind. Artists, you get paid more for doing Dolby mixing. People don't know that. Like, y'all got to do your research. I be having this conversation with some people, man, and it's like talking to a brick wall, because I'm telling y'all, the future of music is Dolby. It's 100% the future of music. All cars are going to have Dolby speakers. You're not even going to be able to listen to stereo music anymore. All these artists that spend all this money on stereo music is a waste of money. I'm telling you that right now. You will see in the next 5 years, if you're an artist, the only way that it's going to happen is if you take your stereo mix and somebody comes out with the actual Dolby converter that you can flip it to a Dolby mix. That's the only way that you're going to be able to keep your stereo songs. Is it possible? 100%. Is it easy to do? No. And that's why nobody's done it yet. Dolby's been out for about 3-4 years and nobody's touched it yet. So, again, is this about me doing my mixing in Dolby Music? No. What's it about? Quality. I release music in Dolby instead of stereo. All these artists are releasing music in stereo. You listen to my music versus other artists in stereo, and you're going to notice right away, oh, his voice sounds like he's jumping through the whole speaker. This artist sounds like they're way in the back. It's not even a competition. It's not like you can't compete when I drop music like that. You just can't compete. And I do everything by hand. I control what I do. I control all my Dolby mixing. All of it. I do everything. I got a Fiverr, whatever y'all want to call it. I got a Fiverr. Literally, I mix for other people in Dolby. Like, that's how big this stuff is getting right now. Like, y'all have no idea. But again, that's I could have a whole YouTube video on mixing. I could have a whole YouTube video on Dolby. I could have a whole YouTube video on compression. I could have a whole, you know what I'm saying? And I might do that one day. I might break down my mixing stuff. But the purpose of this video is quality. I put out good quality. I go into studios. I have Walking Flame gear on. They're like, you got your own gear? Yeah. I got my own gear. Look at some of my music videos. You'll see I'm wearing my own gear. And I know how to monetize. And I know how to get, and I know how to partner with businesses to keep pushing out my own gear. Why? Why is that? Because I give good quality. I work with good people. I work with good people who have good quality. I work with people who sacrifice their goals until their goals become their sacrifice, man. Come on. Dang. If you're not working with good people and you're not building something that has good quality in it, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're watching me. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. I appreciate it. That's what you're doing. You got to go out, and anything in life you do, you focus on being a good person, have good morals, Be good quality. You are a brand. Be a good person to society. I can't stress this enough. Work hard. Stop going out. Stop doing all the crazy stuff. Stop, like, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. You go out, be cordial. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get too caught up in the nightlife. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know, like, I don't tell my age on here, but y'all have an idea kind of how old I am. I still be rolling around, going out a little bit, but for the most part, I'm 10 toes down, locked into what I'm doing. Man, I'm feeling good. I got a podcast today. One of my people, he got a podcast that you know what I'm saying? It's on fire right now. He just interviewed Reed Dollars. If you know anything about Philadelphia music, man, Google Reed Dollars. Real motion, man. Real motion. So we about to do a podcast today. You know what I mean? Doing that here in a few hours. Get clean cut, you know what I'm saying? Look, you know what I mean? We're going to get the whole thing good. Why? Why not just go in like this? I'm posting this on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, a podcast is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? When in that situation, I'm going to get clean cut. I'm going to look fresh. You know what I'm saying? It's a major podcast I'm about to do. I don't play around. Why? Because I focus on good quality. Why? Because I focus on my brand. Why? Because I focus on good product. Why? Because I sacrifice my goals until my goals become my sacrifice. I don't BS. I used to. I got a reality check. I'll tell y'all a story. One time I got invited to this major set to do this, they wanted me to perform a song and they wanted to interview me. Well, this was probably 3 years ago. I showed up, you know, it's some cool, you know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy, nothing like, you know what I'm saying, really thought out. And I look back on that video and I'm embarrassed. Good video, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't wearing a hat. I wasn't dressed right. I didn't look like a major artist at all. I was just on the radio. I was just on Pittsburgh radio. And then I came in right after being on Pittsburgh radio to interview with a very high quality podcast team and radio team. And I wasn't looking my best. Why? Because I didn't know. I didn't know what I'm telling you. I didn't know. But guess what? I got around some people who did know. I got around some people who've done it before. I got around some people who know what's going on, who know how to put out good quality. And they said, yo, what are you doing? And I was like, what do you mean? I'm just being myself. You know what I'm saying? Just, being myself. They're like, no. They're like, you gotta look a certain way. You doing what you're doing. I said, okay. Now, I know what y'all are going to say. You should still be yourself. Okay. Well, what you do is you learn how to take your image and incorporate it into you. And now you have your own image. Come on, man. I'm feeling good, man. I'm back from being sick. You already know, man. Hottest up and coming artist, man. Flames on wheels. Man, give me too much energy, man. Dang. Hey, album drop, Sacrifice, man. Y'all are great. I appreciate the feedback. Some of y'all said Winter Brings is your favorite. Some of y'all said Temptations is your favorite. Some of y'all said No Lie is your favorite. 3 different songs, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all said Full of Scars was your favorite. We could go on and on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? But 4 different vibes, but good quality. I haven't heard one person say, yeah, this album's trash. Not one. Not one. Not one. Why? Because you can't. Because I put in hard time, I put in talent, and I put in good marketing, and I put in a good quality product. You can't compete. You cannot compete. This isn't even about this. It's not about patting yourself on the back. What this is about is understanding the power of putting out good quality. If you don't put out good quality, you'll get thrown to the back. And I'm telling you this, in the industry that I'm in, one of the most competitive industries that there is, there's no space to put out a mediocre product. None. And if you put a mediocre product out and for some reason it goes viral because people are making fun of you, you know what I'm saying? Does that make you an artist? Or does that make you like somewhat marketable? But you put out more songs. People aren't going to keep listening. You're going to get like 1 or 2 songs and then that's it. They're out. You're out of there. Go run your YouTube up off your 2 songs. You got your 2 big hits. And then it's like, wait a minute. He dropped 50 more songs. Yeah, but they all sound like the first 2. Oh, but those were hot. Yeah, they were hot for a little bit. But then you realize, like, this really isn't that good. This really has no longevity. This is hot for the time. It's hot for the right now. But it's not hot for the longevity. I'm focused on longevity. I'm focused on making hits for years. Years. Mariah Carey drops a song, she dropped that Christmas song. Years she's making revenue. Years. Good marketing. Every Christmas. Why isn't her song after however many years that song been? How come people aren't being like, oh, you know what, we're tired of hearing that? Because it's a good product. It's marketable. It's something that has longevity. Good product. Focus on longevity. Focus on being a good person. Focus on being a good brand. Not a good brand, being a great brand. Think of that book, Good to Great. How can you be bad to good, good to great, great to excellent, excellent to superb? How can you do that? You focus on being a good person, good quality. And the first thing you got to do is sacrifice your goals until your goals become your sacrifice, and listen to Flames on Wheels, you dig? Hey, man, I'm feeling good, man. The gym got me feeling real goody. Was goody. And like I said, man, keep streaming Sacrifice. I really appreciate it. I got more albums on the way. Y'all know it doesn't stop. I was going to hold No Greater Feeling for a couple weeks, but I'm just like, you know what? I got Motion right now. It's a good product. We shot it at a great location. It's just a good video. People need to see it. You know what I'm saying? People need that, especially during Christmas time. People are fighting seasonal depression. Nah, I'm putting out something wavy. I'm putting out something that make people feel good. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because it's look up to the sky and there's no greater feeling. Because there's no greater feeling than life. There's no greater feeling than being on top. There's no greater feeling than doing what I'm doing. There's no greater feeling than sticking your head out in front of people that want to go against you. There's no greater feeling. There's no greater feeling than putting out a good product. There's no greater feeling than being a good person to society and getting back what you put in. There is no greater feeling. None. No greater feeling than waking up every day, working out at the gym, coming out here and shooting episode after episode after episode of Flames on Wheels. There's no greater feeling than waking up after the gym, shooting Flames on Wheels, going to the house, recording all day long, then shooting a whole podcast, maybe going back to the gym again, going back to the house and mixing all the songs that I recorded all day long, then watching some basketball. That's life. There's no greater feeling. Hey, man, no greater feeling, man. Sacrifice your goals until your goals become your sacrifice. This the Walking Flame, man. Hottest in the city. Yeah, you already know, man. I'm out. Everybody, man, have a great rest of their week. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be back. Let's get it.